Hey guys, Nick Armenis here. I just wanted to do a really candid, unscripted video on kind of what I've been working on for the last couple of years and more recently what's been going on with me in my life. You probably have noticed I don't post as much as I used to. I really started YouTube in 2018 and I did it just because a lot of people were asking me the same questions in Facebook groups, via email, and in other areas. And I just thought, you know what? All these people on YouTube, why not me? I mean, I use YouTube still to this day to find out information. It's such a good source. And over time, it kind of became this thing of, it really helped me get leads for my agency, right? So it is a really good method of getting leads because you get put, especially in a B2B context and in a B2C, you're put in front of people that you normally wouldn't, and they develop a relationship with you. The YouTube channel has given me amazing opportunities, and it's generated me a lot of money. It definitely has, because it's such a good method of lead generation. But yeah, I wanted to just fill you in what's going on in my life, where I'm going, what I'm doing, and yeah, just a little bit about me and what I stand for, where I want this channel to go. So what have I been doing? Still running the agency, focusing on Google Ads for e-commerce. We do have some non-e-commerce clients. It's a very small amount now, and to be honest, probably in the next few months, I don't imagine we'll have any non-e-commerce clients. But then I've got ideas there to potentially spin off and have a lead gen based business, or refer that work just to someone else, which I do most of the time anyway. So one thing I didn't do well there was I haven't really set up referral networks, right? So I've probably emphasized over the last few years on maximizing my time with my family and my lifestyle over potential growth. And in 2023, my business didn't really grow revenue-wise, but I had less clients and made pretty much the same revenue. And it's a very good income, very good lifestyle business that I've built for myself that I'm very proud of. But at the same time, you know, I was a little bit disappointed I didn't grow, but it is what it is. And I wasn't really doing any lead gen. And a big part of that was my wife was pregnant and she gave birth to my son, right? And so a lot of the end of the last year, while in the middle of the year I did produce videos, towards the end I didn't really produce any. And the main reason was because, you know, I wanted to support my wife, I wanted to be the best dad I could be, and I wanted to be there, right? I wanted to be present. I didn't want to be the person constantly working. I was still working. I still addressed issues, checked ad accounts, managed projects, campaigns, whatever it might be, but YouTube wasn't my priority. I also probably lost a little bit of passion for YouTube. And you know, it happens. And the other problem is, it's like the moment you break the YouTube habit, it's so hard to get back on. But if it's something you've been considering doing, guys, you literally can get on there and share anything, right? If you're really good at smoking meat, right? So I really enjoy smoking meat. I've even thought of doing that for fun, but then I'm like, I don't want it to become work. So, but you can get on there, get in front of some awesome people, and actually just build a business around that. I actually have used YouTube as a way of finding myself and what I enjoy as well. And I found whenever I was making videos about stuff I didn't enjoy, it just became so much harder. And so this year I'm focusing a lot more, hey, if I don't enjoy this, I'm not gonna do it. Another big issue that I've always had is that I'm not good at pitching people, I'm not good at sales, but I do wanna have things there for people that do want help. That I physically can't help everyone, right? It's impossible. Even me with my small channel get contacted by so many people, it can sometimes be overwhelming. And so I want to have options there that, you know, potentially there's a Performance Max quick start course or something like that. I'm building a suite of products out there for people to help. I'm still going to be there for, you know, actual agency done for you solution, and I'm working on a done with you sort of program. I've been working on it in the background now for probably over a year, but just doing a bit more of that. And even as much as now I'm focusing on e-commerce owners and doing their marketing, I have thought, you know, would people be interested in a program more involved that help them build an agency? You know, it might be a junior program and then a more senior program for more advanced people, but something I've been considering. So there's lots of things that I'm considering, but I guess my strength has been, you know, my stubbornness to stay and focus on Google Ads for e-commerce for a very, very long time in terms of the e-commerce space, right? Because most people, they come and go, they chop and change what they're doing, and some people do really well doing the chop and change, and they're able to reinvent themselves and stuff like that. And I will say it's probably been harder more recently because e-commerce isn't as hot as it used to be, even though it's like, e-commerce is like, are grocery shops going anywhere? Are e-commerce businesses going anywhere? No, like they're still going to exist for a very, very long time. Will AI take some of the work of what we're doing? Sure. If anything, it'll probably just help us as marketers, but it's not something to fear. So I think if you want to start a, PPC, Google Ads, agency, freelance business, or if you're an e-commerce marketer wanting to focus on that in that area, offer it as an additional service to your SEO agency, or whatever it might be, Google Ads is a nice one to have because I think compared to other forms of advertising, it's not as time intensive apart from the setup. The ongoing management doesn't take quite as long as other channels. You don't need lots of good creative, and the Google Ads algorithm with PMax and shopping and all the other areas are becoming so good that you can actually add a lot of value to people very, very quickly without actually having to spend a lot of time and energy. And so you can take on more clients or take on bigger clients and still be confident you can get the results. And at the end of the day, your expertise, if you know a little bit more than the person, don't be scared. I suffer from this too. I suffer from imposter syndrome as well. Like everyone does. But I'm working on myself, right? I'm constantly trying to improve. And I think where I've gone wrong is I haven't shared enough of what I do. Like I do some really cool things. I've worked with some amazing businesses. I just don't share it. And it's like, I think part of it is, tall poppy syndrome in Australia is, if you're succeeding, you're doing well, you don't talk about it, you don't brag, you just do it and you shut up. Like that's kind of where I'm at, right? I'm not in America. We don't brag about what we do. And like, there's nothing wrong with bragging. Maybe I would do a lot better in America, but I'm more relaxed. Has it hindered me? Probably, but I'm trying to get out of my shell, trying to get out onto the camera a bit more and just be a bit more consistent. Now, where I'm moving, as I said, got a suite of products I'm thinking of. In terms of the agency, I've just put on my sister full-time, who will be joining me. And she will be, I guess, my goal is to train her up as my replacement. If I'm not there, I want her to do it, right? I want her to be there, be the person on top of everything, because I need a replacement. If I go down, the entire ship goes down, which is not good, right? We don't want that to happen. So yeah, this is a little bit of an insight as to what we're doing, where we're going, and yeah, I'll be doing more of this stuff. This is just a quick one. What's Nick doing? What's Nick up to? Where's the channel going? I should have said that. The channel is going to keep focusing on Google Ads, but I will introduce things like agency. I will focus on some e-commerce stuff as well. And just, yeah, let me know what you're thinking, what you're wanting, and I'll share more business stuff, because to be honest, my passion is generally just business. And I hope I can help you. I hope you come along for the journey, and thank you as always for watching.